I spend a lot of time texting guys. Even some guys say they're looking for a relationship.
It feels like you're online serial dating and
I'm online serial searching.
This woman's got a roster of online suitors popping the question.
I like big men. I also like a man with a hairy chest.
But a man going by the name of Alex swept her off her feet.
So he's saying, I love you, he's proposed to you, you showed him your This is moving so fast, no?
There's something about the way he texts me and says such nice things. I mean, he is hot. He's incredible looking. I ended up opening a news checking account and sent him the routing number and the account number.
On this episode of Scamfish, sponsored by socialcatfish.com, we'll bring in my grandma to test Alex's loyalty.
Honey, I really miss you.
I just really want to be with you.
This is an episode you are going to have to watch until the end.
I need to know. Whatever it is, bad news, I can handle it. I'm tough.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Your engagement with our videos help us reach new audiences and can potentially stop other people from being scammed.
all right, team, we got another case. Hello, my name is Debbie, and I watch your show all the time. I really need to know if this guy, Andrew D. Douglas, is who he says he is. We've been chatting a lot, and I'm in love with him. He says he wants to marry me, and he's been having me look for houses for us. I need to know if he's real. I know you get many emails, and I hope you can help. Thank you for helping so many other women.
So she's seen the episodes.
Watches our show all the time. Not a lot of information in the email why she believes it's real.
Hello, Catfish crew. My name is Debbie, and I'm 69 years old. I have 2 little granddaughters that I adore, and I like to visit with them. I have 2 cats that keep me company. I have 2 sons that are married and grown, and I like to watch a lot of Netflix and YouTube. I used to be an occupational therapist, and I retired in 2010. I got married when I was 17 years old, and I've been single for 8 years now. Been divorced for 8 years. I had an accident and broke my hips, and he said he felt more like a caregiver than a husband, so he left. I'm hoping that one day something will happen to him and he'll need somebody to take care of him, and I won't be there, ever. That sounds cruel, but it's true. And he pays alimony, so I'll never get married again. I'm looking for love, but I'm not looking for marriage. Don't want to lose that cash cow.
Debbie turned to the internet to search for her soulmate after her divorce. She created a dating profile and was looking to match with men in her area.
The most unique thing about me is my great smile. I'm very friendly. I talk to people. I compliment strangers in the store. You know, I'm just a very open person. Sometimes I wonder if I'm a little too old to start looking for love again. But, you know, I want to. I'm a very loving person, and I want to find somebody to share that with. I spend a lot of time texting guys, you know, and getting good responses. And even some guys say they're looking for a relationship, but I don't know if my age scares them off, because a lot of them are younger than me, surprisingly. I like big men, nice hair, and good hands. I love to look at men's hands. I also like a man with a hairy chest. That's something I really like, yeah. So I usually ask that question, you know, when it gets really personal. I do ask that. But most of them are very attractive. Yeah, I met a couple that are, ugh.
After entertaining a few men she met on dating apps, Debbie just wasn't feeling that she had found Mr. Right. But everything changed when she received a message from a man who completely swept her off her feet.
His name is Andrew DeVille Douglas. Andrew's first message to me was, "Hello, it's nice to meet you." Very simple and casual. I replied to Andrew, "Nice to meet you too." That was the only thing I really said. And then we just started texting together from there every day. I don't know, there was something about the way he texts me and says such nice things that really attracted me to him. He made me feel beautiful. He made me feel loved. Looks to be tall. He has a receding hairline. I think he's blonde. From Australia. He is a ship inspector, and he goes to various countries. Right now, he is in Sweden, I believe he said. Andrew will text me in the morning, "Hi, sunshine," which is so sweet. His favorite color is red and blue. He likes pizza and chicken. We've discussed all that because I told him I love to cook. I've had a lot of pics that are very inappropriate stuff. You know, a lot of guys who want to send pictures of their parts. And Andrew's never done that. That's not what he was primarily interested in. He was really interested in me.
All of the other guys came on too strong, and they were just simply too pushy. But Andrew seemed different.
Most of our conversations started becoming very loving. He told me right away he loved me. I mean, really right away, like 2 weeks. He had sent me some videos, and I've heard it. The one video that he sent me showed him in a park somewhere. And he said,
"Hi, darling. Hope you're okay. Just on a run this morning. Albert Park Way, fellow runners and things. So anyway, I'm just doing that.
Of course, that got my attention. And then he said,
I will message you a little bit later. Okay, you take care, sweetheart, and love you lots. Okay, done. Love you."
Andrew at one time asked me to start looking for houses, that he wanted to buy a house when he came back here. So I did, and I would forward the ones to him that I found. He wants a double car garage. I want a fireplace in the living room, at least 3 bedrooms and a nice deck on the back. And a fire pit would be great. He said the price range of a house would be 400 to 500,000. That's a lot. I live in a 2-bedroom apartment, you know?
Things took a turn when Andrew received a big contract and needed to travel for work.
He was working inspecting the ship in Sweden, and he was there for several weeks and would not be home for a couple months. He's staying in a hotel that the company pays for, and he gets all of his meals, but he does have people working for him. He's going to get a big check and he has to pay them, which led to the next problem. He asked for my bank account. He wanted to deposit the check into my account. So I ended up opening a new checking account online and sent him the routing number and the account number and my username and password. Andrew said he has an associate that's going to put money into that account at Chase Bank.
When Debbie opened up this new Chase account for Andrew, things spiraled completely out of control, especially when she received a text from Andrew telling her to be on the lookout for a Latitude credit card that would come in the mail to Debbie's house.
Andrew sent me a Latitude credit card, and it came maybe about a week after he told me about it and had my name on it. And because he said, you know, you ought to be expecting the Latitude card soon. I texted him and said, I got the card in the mail today. It's kind of weird. So it didn't come out of my pocket. It came out of this credit card, which I don't understand. And I went to Walmart and purchased 4 vanilla cards, $500 each. Then I took pictures of the vanilla cards. It all seemed legit.
Debbie ended up sending $5,000 in gift cards to Andrew. This left the credit card she received from Intuit maxed out. Debbie holds out hope that Andrew will be coming home for Christmas, but something just seems off. She wants answers and wants to know if all of Andrew's stories are true.
I dream about him coming home and knocking on my door, and I open the door and he's standing there, but I just don't know that he is legitimate or not. I don't have thousands of dollars to give. But what's happened is he's stolen my heart. If he were real, I would be out of this world happy. I want him really bad. I really care about this guy. And it's all from texts and videos and pictures, you know, but I have really fallen in love with him. Like I said, I don't want to lose my alimony, but I would have done it for him.
The next day, David, Brianne, and I decided to get together to figure out how to crack this case.
She did attach a video of this guy, and I watched it. It looks pretty legit.
"Hi, darling. Hope you're okay. Just on a run this morning. Albert Park Way, fellow runners and things. So anyway, I'm just doing that. I will message you a little bit later. Okay, you take care, sweetheart, and love you lots. Okay, done. Love you.
The first thing we have to do is like find out who the person is in the photos, if it matches this Andrew person, right? I think there's enough to give her closure with whatever is even going on.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Debbie had already sent over a few pieces of information to help us verify Andrew's identity. We had images of this man, a video, his email, and a phone number. I attempted to call the number to see if the person behind this Andrew profile would answer, but it ended up being one of Debbie's friend's cell phone numbers. So we decided to get on a call with her to help her out.
Let's just get her on a call. Let's go through all her information and figure out what's going on here.
Okay.
Hey, Debbie, how are you?
Hey guys, nice to see you.
We were calling you because you accidentally sent us your friend's number to look into Andrew's number.
Melissa.
Yeah.
It's got his name on it, so I don't know how that happened.
What we want to do today is get the number that you've been communicating with him through. So do you mind sharing your screen and we can kind of walk you through trying to find it, or?
Yeah, I can.
Okay.
I've been looking for it all day and I couldn't find anything.
Let's go through it, Debbie, and let's see what we can find.
I'm nervous
Why?
because this is a big deal.
But we're just here to help you. We're just here to pull information. We just want to look through it. So no need to be nervous unless there's anything on your phone you don't want us to see. Then there's no reason to be nervous.
Yeah.
No problem. Okay.
All right, Seekers, it was time to search for this number she's been communicating with. Debbie shared her screen so we could now see her phone. But things took a ton of turns.
Where do you mainly speak to him?
Through messages.
Who is that on the background?
That's my new man. That's my new fella that I'm praying is real. Ain't he something? Whew.
He's got that hairy chest like you like.
Oh, baby, yes, God. His name is Alex Dame, Dame. Yeah, he's on WhatsApp.
I love you.
Oh yeah, He calls me his love, his baby. Look at this long text.
Wow.
I told him about Andrew just today, and that I'm having him investigated, and that I didn't want to keep anything from him. That's the most recent one he just sent me. We talk about hugging and kissing and things like that, but and we can't wait to be together. But he has not bought up or money yet, and it's been a while.
And how long have you been talking to Alex?
Just a couple weeks.
What?
That was something. You're sending him some pictures, right?
There it is. There he is.
All right, Seekers, we weren't expecting to see another man on the background of Debbie's phone. She was obviously in deep with this guy too. The I love you chats, I guess it meant she moved on from Andrew to this Alex person.
I just said I can't believe such a good-looking man would love me.
Did you ask for this photo with the shirt off?
Yes, I did. I wanted to see what he looked like. He said he was looking for a long, lasting relationship. And so we took it from there. That's why we never talked about sex or anything.
I mean, at some point you guys must have been talking about something to send him that
He
photo.
said, I would love to see your boobs.
Oh, okay.
He didn't get descriptive about what he would want to do, like so many men do, you know.
Do you honestly think that this guy wants to engage in a relationship with, a 60-year-old woman?
He is going to be 55 on December 18th, and I'm 69. And I brought that up, and he said, age doesn't matter.
How long have you guys been talking?
Just a couple weeks, actually.
And so he's saying, I love you. He's proposed to you. You showed him your and this is moving so fast, no?
Oh, I know, and my family doesn't know that. I had not shared that with them because they would say the same thing. Deb, you're moving too fast. I really like Alex a lot. This one right here.
Yeah, I normally say this to men, but Debbie, you're a player.
Yeah, I think I am. But I'm 69. I don't have a lot of time left.
It looks like Andrew wasn't the only profile Debbie had been communicating with. It seemed the further we dug into her messages, the more profiles of men we found.
Under Lewis, is that a guy named Superman?
Oh yeah, right there.
Baby, he's calling you baby girl, you're calling him baby, he's saying you're sexy.
My sexy woman, yeah.
Where do you think Superman's from?
I don't know. I'm trying to find out. This is all like on one day. I'm trying to find.
There's more pictures of it.
The pictures of you? In the last 30 days, how many men have you sent pictures of your to?
Probably 3. There he is. That is Superman right there.
Okay, so I've got photos of Superman. I've got images of
Alex.
We've got images of Andrew now. Anybody else on here on your phone that you want us to look into?
Well, Brian,
What does Brian look like?
he's really cute. I have a picture in my photos. There's Brian. There's Brian right there. There he is again. That one. Golfing at the beach. Of course, he made a collage, just like Alex has. Made a damn collage.
Okay, so we're gonna create a link. You're going to copy it and you're gonna paste it into this chat right here, okay?
Okay.
These links are gonna help you figure out where exactly these people or these men that you're communicating with, we're gonna know exactly where their locations are. Isn't that exciting?
That is wonderful. Yes.
It sounds like we're gonna have to create several tracker links.
One for Andrew and Alex.
Debbie was communicating with multiple men, so we sent IP tracker after IP tracker after IP tracker. We wanted to make sure we had enough information on all of the men she was interested in. Hopefully, we could put all of this to rest. Stick around until the end. I'll get my grandma to flirt with Alex.
Honey, I really miss you. I just want to be with you.
I really do miss you more, baby. Of course I do want to come home, baby, and we can make plans for that.
That's just cheating. I mean, sorry, you have to leave that out, but, you know, that's cheating.
And we'll break the news to Debbie about the person she's been preparing to marry.
But we have some things that we would like to share with you.
For the first time in my damn life, I need it to be real.
If you like this video, please consider subscribing. And once you've done that, give this video a like too. After a few days of the research team pulling information, it was time to sit down with Debbie and reveal the truth.
Hi, Debbie.
Hey,
Hi, Debbie.
this is so surreal, seeing you guys on my phone when I watch you on television. This is surreal.
Oh, that's
Isn't
cute.
Drew, you're beautiful too. I told her she was beautiful yesterday, but you're beautiful. Your makeup is perfect.
I spent a lot of time on my makeup today.
I'd ask you if you were single, but you're in California, dude.
Oh, wow. Plus, we already established Drew doesn't even have a hairy chest.
You know, that's doable. Yeah, that's doable.
Okay.
Thank you, Debbie. So let's get on a serious note here, Debbie. What do you want out of all of this?
Well, I guess I wanted to know if Andrew was real or not. That would be nice to know. I kind of feel like he is, but Alex is the man that I really want to be the real man. I have really fallen for him, and I pray he's coming home for Christmas. Now, Alex is not asking for money. The only time I sent him anything was a $25 gift card so he could play his game. I have fallen in love with his pictures. I mean, he is hot. I told you that. He's incredible looking.
My question is how serious is all this if you got them both proposing to you and bringing rings to you? Like, it feels like you're online just serial dating and...
I'm online serial searching.
Another concern that we have is the fact that all of these men are overly pushy, like intimate with you. I mean, and then it seems like you're also at the same time, you're inviting all of this.
Well, it's because, you know, I was on the dating site, which means you're looking.
I have to press you on this. You have mentioned that you don't like when men send you vulgar images. You only ask for pictures of their chests. You don't feel like those pictures that you're sending of yourself are vulgar?
No, not at all. I think a picture of is vulgar. Pictures are fine. They're wonderful. I mean, they're useful, but I don't need to see that.
Because you think that you sending pictures of your is not vulgar. What would you consider vulgar?
Anything below the waist without any underwear on.
But why do you keep sending money to these people?
I only sent $25 to Alex. One time. That was it.
We've got a lot to show you. Are you ready to hear what we found?
Yes.
You're shaking your head no. It's one of those, you're saying yes, but you shook your head no.
Yeah, I'm ready.
I'm getting mixed signals, Debbie.
I'm just scared.
I mean, we're going at your pace, Debbie.
I appreciate it. Thank you, guys.
No problem.
I'm a praying woman, and I had prayed so much that this is the real thing. I would give anything. I need to know. I really do. And I just have to, whatever it is, bad news, I can handle it. I'm tough.
Okay. Well, let's jump into the research, Bran.
So we're going to separate the information because we looked into Andrew, but we also looked into Alex. And I know you're no longer interested in Andrew, but we have some things that we would like to share with you.
Great, sure. I'm curious.
So you've had chats with Andrew, and you've also had chats with Alex. We dove into Andrew's chats first. One of the first messages that stood out to Brianne and I was this message. And then he gives you a password. Did you log into that bank account?
No.
So you gave us the login credentials. I logged into the site, and I thought it was strange because he had a profile and the amount that was supposedly in that account.
Yes. Several $100,000. I remember that. Yeah.
Actually, what's showing today is a balance of $949,957,400. So what was interesting is there weren't any transactions. There were no transfers. That's a huge red flag. You have $949 million. You don't have any deposits, transactions, nothing?
That's crazy.
So I looked at the who is on this website and found that this bank account was actually created March 30th, 2024.
Wow.
So this is a fake banking website. This is used to scam and trick people.
But like I said, I didn't do anything with it. I didn't put any money in it. Didn't try to get anything out. He sent it to me and that was it.
It's obvious that he just shared this website with you to gain your trust, to show you, hey, look, I'm making $949 million. I'm well off. You can trust me. You have me on my word. I mean, this is a tactic. We also saw in the chats that you had sent over your bank account information.
Not to Wells Fargo. No. Only the Chase bank account.
But here's the thing, Debbie, whose name is on the Chase account?
Mine.
Okay, so your name's on the Chase account. Someone else has access to it. They can easily funnel money through that bank account, deposit funds, send funds. Your name is on this bank account. If anything goes wrong with this bank account, whose door are they going to be knocking on?
Me, I guess, but what can they do? I mean, what would they do that's illegal? I mean, I know what being a money mule is from watching your show. I know about that. But how could they use that bank if I'm not making any deposits or withdrawals or anything?
Because your name is on this bank account. So this other person that you gave access to, they can send and receive funds through your bank account. And if law enforcement got involved and traced those funds and found out that there was illegal activity, your name is on it. It will always go back to you. If this person is overseas, you are the one that's going to have to foot the bill for that, right?
Okay.
And then we have something very revealing about Andrew, the truth about Andrew.
So I ran the images that you sent over of Andrew on our site and found a LinkedIn account for Andrew. It's a legitimate LinkedIn account. He shares his employment history there. We also were able to confirm he's a shipwright. We were able to find his picture here with an article as well.
Wow.
This person, Andrew, he is a real person. That is his real name, but the person you are talking to is not Andrew.
All those videos you received from Andrew were stolen from the real guy. He has nothing to do with this. He doesn't know who you are. His images were just stolen. His likeness was stolen to get you to, send your bank account and send money and do other fraudulent things. So this is the truth.
I understand. I mean, like I said, I've seen your show enough to know, when that happens, what's going on. He's not a real guy. I mean, he's a real man somewhere, but not the man I've been talking to. And I'm so glad to know that because I'll just stop talking to him.
Well, it's safe to block Andrew because we know that you are not talking to the real Andrew and there's no purpose of maintaining that connection.
Okay, great.
Debbie was taking in all of the information that we provided on Andrew very well. But we had one more profile to debunk. Debbie's new man, Alex. It was time to give Debbie the truth about her Prince Charming.
What is so different between Andrew and Alex?
Alex writes me texts that read like poetry. I mean, like pure, beautiful Hallmark movie poetry.
We have some things to share with you, Debbie. That's interesting you say that.
I'm really hoping that Alex Dame is the real man that I've been talking to. The one I've seen pictures of, the one that he's been texting me all these beautiful things. I just pray that Alex Dame is real.
I actually spoke to Alex.
You did?
We sent several IP trackers out, but unfortunately, we didn't have any luck getting any of these guys to click on the links. We had to do something that was going to hit home for Debbie so she can understand the type of person she had been communicating with. After a few days of giving it some thought, it was only right that I brought my grandma into the office to help us out.
We have his phone number, so I was just gonna strike up a random conversation, but I need you to come in and talk to him through voice notes to like make the story more believable.
Okay.
I opened up a line on this phone on WhatsApp, random number. I named the account Mary, and I attached some random image of some older woman as the profile picture. So I'm gonna send him, hey honey, and I'm just gonna say, I miss you. My grandma's never spoke to this person. Alex writes back and says, I do miss you more, baby. How are you doing?
He's full of crap.
So I'm gonna write back and I'm gonna say, are you okay? Then he writes back and says, it has just been crazy at work. How about you? And actually she did a lot of the talking.
Your grandmother did?
Yeah.
All right, so what should we say back to him, Grandma? My grandmother sends,
Honey, I really miss you.
I just really want to be with you.
so I'll just add on, I wish you could come home. He writes back and says, I really do miss you more, baby. Of course I do want to come home, baby, and we can make plans for that. Where are you now, baby? So with a guy that is promising you all these things, he's promising to marry you, he's promising to meet you for Christmas, how does that make you feel? Because that would break my heart if my girlfriend's out there talking to, some random guy online.
If he was real and were really in love with me, that's cheating.
There's more text messages to this. There's a lot more. Do you need to hear more?
Absolutely. Yes. I want to hear anything and everything you found out.
But I want you to know that I didn't do this to make fun of you or anything like that.
Or to hurt you.
Yeah, or to hurt you.
We just want to get to the bottom of this. We want to know how exclusive he is to you, if he's being honest, if he is who he says he is.
I need to. I need to.
Then my grandmother sends this voice note.
I'm just at home right now.
Just watching TV.
And he comes back and says, have you had dinner? He wants to know if you've had dinner, Grandma.
Have you eaten?
Yes, thank you for asking. And yourself?
He says, yes, I did, love. Read this, Grandma. Read that.
I don't have my
He
glasses.
just wrote us a novel. My beloved, every moment with you feels like eternity.
My heart aches with longing and my soul yearns for your presence. I'm consumed by thoughts of you, my love, and the life we're building together. You're the melody that fills my mind, the rhythm that makes my heart sing.
I'm not reading all this, but look at this.
Are you writing this for a TV sitcom or something?
Right. This is crazy.
That's exactly how he writes to me. Exactly. Like I said, like running poetry.
It makes me feel like he just copied and then pasted it from somewhere because it happened like this. Unless you're the world's fastest typer.
923 sends that, what did you eat? And then 923 sends a novel. There's just no way.
Nobody can write that much, that fast, that heartfelt, unless they're copying it from somewhere.
The last message that my grandmother sends him is this.
I would really like to see your hairy chest. Could you please take your shirt off?
How old is your grandmother?
She's 77.
And she did that for you?
She did that for you and me and
All of us.
and for the sake of this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, took over the team.
And he sends this image to her. What do you think about that?
Looks like a bear, a big fat bear.
Do you like hairy chest?
No.
Yep, that's the one I've gotten. Yep, the hairy wet chest. Yep.
So if this guy was real, why would he be talking to Drew's grandma like this? Why would he be sending novels and poetry and pictures?
That's just cheating. I mean, sorry, you have to bleep that out, but that's cheating. Yeah, if he were real, I wouldn't put up with that. That's crazy.
Well, I have to tell you, Debbie, this guy's not real either. This is an imposter. This is another guy that has stolen someone else's likeness and images.
His name on Instagram is Chusman.
I really wanted it to be real for the first time in my damn life. I needed it to be real. I can't meet anybody. You can't trust any man ever, and I don't meet guys at church. I don't go to parties. I don't go to bars. My sisters don't know any men. So I use dating sites, which is full of these horrible people. I just thought Alex was real. Maybe I didn't think he was real. I just wanted him to be so bad.
The most important thing you could do when you're online dating is request video chat right away. I mean, this would debunk everything. There's no reason to get into these relationships or pursue these connections with these people if they can't meet you face to face on a video call
and spend weeks listening to his text and reading his text and falling in love. Why put myself through that? I know I had, and I won't anymore because now I don't trust anybody.
When I was with my grandma that day, one thing that she brought up to me that really stuck, she felt like she would have fallen into a scam if it wasn't for me, my mom, and my dad, and having her family around her. I just don't think it's a good idea for you to be running rampant on the internet without proper knowledge of what you're doing.
I mean, what's the point? My sister knows, that I found someone. They know that in the past I've used dating sites. They don't like it at all, especially, they're worried for me.
It's important for you to have family members and especially younger people that might be a little more tech savvy than you to kind of vet this stuff. I understand that I piss my grandma off all the time. I'm only, explaining things and telling her not to do things because I love her and I care about her. The point is that these people love you and they need to be there for you through this type of stuff and to help you at least monitor this stuff because you're getting into some deep. This is not a playtime when you get on the internet and you're sending the stuff that you're sending.
Online, you're not meeting anybody face to face. You're getting emotionally invested in these relationships and they're turning out to be fake. And actually, they're taking advantage of you too. Have you tried just meeting someone locally in your neighborhood, in your city? I mean, joining some hobbies that you really enjoy and finding people there that have those commonalities with you.
Let's make a deal here. So I will personally go and look for some activities in your area that can get you outside, but you have to open up to your family about this stuff and you have to tell them so they can monitor what you're doing because I don't want my friend Debbie to get in trouble with the law. That's the road that you're heading down at this point.
Yeah.
Let's get these accounts closed.
Close the Chase account.
Yes.
First thing.
Yep.
I have to tell you one more thing though. Don't send any more pictures of your.
Okay, yeah, that's gone. I'll delete them too.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, thank you, Debbie.
Thank you guys. I love you. Thank you so much, honey.
We love you too.
We love you too, Debbie.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
If you have been involved in a romance scam, don't forget to report it. It helps get the word out and potentially stops other people from being scammed. Thanks for watching. Don't forget all of our new videos go out every Wednesday. If you like this video, subscribe. And if you want to see more, you should probably click one of these two videos.